Here's the analysis result for the guy you filled out the survey for. He scores B+. He's a good guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's the kind of man who turns his words into action. If he says he wants to achieve something big in his career, he's already working on it step by step, even if you don't see all the details. You'll rarely find him making excuses for failure because he plans carefully and works with dedication.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When something goes wrong at work, he doesn't lose control or break down easily. Instead, he stays calm and tries to figure out a way forward, even if he does pull back to think by himself for a while. If you're hoping for someone steady during tough times, he's the kind to stand strong, solve problems, and move on.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
He's well respected at work for his intelligence and how hard he works, but he may not be the most popular or friendly person around. He doesn't waste time on arguments or drama, but also doesn't go out of his way to be polite or charming. But his honesty and steady work earn him respect, even if not everyone likes his style.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
He will genuinely be proud of you and your success. You won't see him acting jealous or insecure. He sees your achievements as something to celebrate, not compete with. He'll encourage you and won't make you feel guilty for your success.
What if you start earning more than him?
You don't need to worry about him secretly resenting you or feeling insecure if you earn more. He's practical and understands that both partners' successes help the family grow. He won't let ego or jealousy get in the way of your happiness.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He's very careful with money and likes to plan how it's used. You'll notice he doesn't buy things on a whim or waste money on flashy items. You won't need to worry about surprise debts or risky spending.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He lives well within his means and doesn't put on a show to impress anyone. You won't catch him pretending to be richer than he is or buying things just to look important. He believes in honesty and values saving over showing off.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is kind hearted and will always help when someone truly needs it, but he doesn't throw money around carelessly. He gives thoughtfully. making sure his help really makes a difference rather than just looking generous for show. His thinking is generous, but also sensible, so he balances kindness with responsibility.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He's open and straightforward when it comes to money. You won't have to worry about hidden accounts or secret spending. He believes in talking about finances honestly, even if it's not a fun topic. You'll always know where things stand and won't feel left out or in the dark.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes housework should be shared, and he's not the type to expect you to do everything by yourself. Even if he is busy, he understands that running a home takes teamwork and will make time to do his part. He may not always talk much about it, but his actions show he respects fairness.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He will actually roll up his sleeves and help out with chores and even diaper changes, not just stand by and tell you what to do. When there's work to be done, he believes in pitching in instead of only supervising or giving instructions. You'll see him taking action, not making excuses or pretending that household work is only your job.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He will make an honest effort to understand your point of view rather than just argue to prove he's right. Even if he doesn't agree at first, he listens and thinks about what you're saying instead of just trying to win the conversation. In the end, you'll feel heard and respected, not pushed aside or silenced.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he stays respectful and doesn't lash out with hurtful words or aggressive actions. He's not the type to yell, insult, or make you feel afraid. If there's a problem, he prefers sorting it out calmly and won't use anger as a weapon against you.
Does he have a bad temper?
No, he doesn't get angry quickly. He's usually calm and steady even when things go wrong. You won't have to walk on eggshells around him, worrying about sudden outbursts or unexpected fights. He handles stress quietly and doesn't let his temper take over, which makes life with him more peaceful.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He is able to say sorry and take responsibility when he makes a mistake instead of blaming you. If something goes wrong, he looks at what happened honestly and deals with his own part without shifting the fault onto you. You'll find that he values fairness and respects you enough to admit when he's wrong.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and he understands that no truly means no. If you ever set a limit or ask him to stop, he won't push or try to change your mind. He listens and takes your feelings seriously, making sure you feel safe and respected at all times. You won't have to worry about him ignoring your wishes or making you uncomfortable.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
No, he doesn't take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. He understands that everyone has their own feelings and needs, and he won't make you feel guilty or upset about it. He respects your choices and knows that closeness isn't just about one person's desires.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to be careful and respectful about private moments. He understands that what happens between you two is special, and he would never use your private memories or secrets to hurt, embarrass, or make fun of you later. With him, your dignity and your trust are safe, helping you feel secure together.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is loyal and not easily distracted by other women. When he's committed, he puts his energy and attention into the relationship instead of looking outside for excitement or approval. You won't have to worry about secret conversations or wandering eyes.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he is not over possessive or the type to act jealous, controlling, or suspicious all the time. He trusts you and gives you space, knowing that a healthy relationship is built on respect, not on constant checking or doubts. With him, you can have your own life, friends, and interests without feeling trapped or monitored.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature comes from genuine care, not from a desire to control you. He looks out for your safety and well being, but doesn't use it as an excuse to limit your freedom or make decisions for you. Instead, he supports you and steps in only when you truly need help.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He sees parenting as something both of you should do together, not just your responsibility alone. He's willing to share the hard work, whether it's helping with homework, bedtime routines, or dealing with problems. He values fairness and wants your kids to see both parents involved and caring.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he will stay calm and handle the situation wisely. He doesn't yell, snap, or let his temper get out of control, even if things are challenging. With him, problems are solved with patience, not anger, making home life kinder and more peaceful.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support you as both a mother and as your own person. He understands that you have dreams, interests, and a life outside of being a parent, and he respects that. He encourages you to grow and helps with family responsibilities so you have space to be who you truly are.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he's not the kind of man who will support your career now and then suddenly ask you to quit once you have a child. He respects your ambitions and understands that your career is important to you even after becoming a mother. With him, you can trust that his support is genuine and long lasting.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just with surface level politeness. When he meets them, he makes an effort to build a genuine relationship, showing care and respect through his actions, not only words. He listens, helps out if needed, and tries to make them feel comfortable and included. He will try to adjust to your family, making a sincere effort to understand their ways and fit in.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle the situation calmly and not make things worse. He won't jump into arguments or add fuel to the fire, but will try to keep things peaceful and respectful. He prefers solving problems quietly and making sure both your feelings and family ties are protected.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, this is not the kind of man who is modern with you but expects you to act like a traditional, supportive wife just for his relatives. He respects consistency and doesn't want you to put on a show or change yourself based on who's watching. He believes in honesty and values you for who you really are, no matter the situation.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension between you and his family, he will support you instead of staying out of it or siding with them. He believes in standing by you, listening to your side, and helping you feel secure, even when things get difficult. He won't ignore your feelings or leave you on your own to handle family drama.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He is not a mummy's boy, so you don't have to worry about him always choosing his mother's side over yours. If there's a conflict between you and his mom, he listens to both sides and stands up for you when it's fair and right. You won't feel left out or second best in your home.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
No, he won't share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He understands that some things should stay just between you two and respects your privacy. Knowing he values your trust means you can feel safe confiding in him even during tough times.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So this is why this guy scores B+. He's a good guy. Being in a relationship with this man feels safe, steady, and caring almost every day. He's thoughtful and hardworking, and you'll notice he pays attention to what matters, both big and small.